Hi, my name is Brooke Ariana. I will be responding to the discussion one video. My partner was Savannah. So the first question I asked was, how did the interview experience compare to yours? So I think there were a couple things that were very different between our experiences. Some similar experiences were that we both decided to interview our family, interview our sisters. They both had very similar responses, but I think the main difference was my sister is 17, newly graduated from high school. She had very kind of short, choppy, straight to the point answers, whereas Savannah's sister is newly graduated from college, has a lot more life experiences, and has more well defined answers to all of her questions. The next question I asked was, how did the person they interviewed respond compared to the person you interviewed? Did they have more or less trouble defining terms and providing examples? Did they think similar or different examples? So, for the most part, again, me and Savannah's sisters answered very similar. Savannah's sister tended to go more in depth and gave more defining terms compared to my sister. I also think that our sisters look at things from different points of view. So, an example of this was that Savannah's sister, when asking who should contribute to public goods, Savannah's sister said, everyone, even though that may not seem fair if others do not pay. So I think that Savannah's sister really looked at the group as a whole and looked at how fair and equal everything was, whereas my sister considered people's individual needs and if they could afford it or not. So I thought that was very interesting. And then the last part, did anything about the submission or interviewee's answer stand out to you or surprise you? So I really liked how Savannah's sister said about private and public goods being equally as important. I very much agree with that. I think that public goods are extremely important as not everybody can afford these things and need to have access to things like closed closets, food pantries, roads, libraries, information, everything like that. But I also think that without private goods, it doesn't give anyone a reason to work for. But and so I think that you really can't put more value over one or the other. They truly need to be together to make the world we live in possible. But that is all I have. Thank you, Savannah, for responding to my video, and it was nice to meet you. And yeah, have a nice day.